Baseball, for as long as we can remember, has been called America's pastime. But for some, it's much more than a pastime. It's an answer, a cure. Babe Ruth once said, "Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game." When life throws a curveball, most turn around, head back to the dugout, and wait for their next chance at bat. Others step out, step forward, and take that chance back.
But today is a special surprise for us as we've been working on a recruit for several months now. 5-year-old and 5-star athlete Brooks Russell. Everybody give Brooks a round of applause.
Ever since he could hold a baseball, Brooks Russell has been doing just that. His sanctuary is here on this small area of dirt and grass, a Little League field, with a meaning so much bigger than its name implies. For the Russells, baseball has always been a family affair. It's a part of life for Brooks, passed down from his grandfather to his father Cody, and now on to him. A part of life that was almost taken away. When Brooks was 2, his mother Carrie noticed that he was not running normally. After a year-long whirlwind of doctor visits, hospital trips, second, third, and fourth opinions, an MRI silenced the noise. On May 10th, 2012, the Russell family's world was turned upside down.
One of the doctors, summed it up, just a couple words. And she was like, this is going to change your life so much.
Brooks was diagnosed with pilocytic astrocytoma, a brain tumor located near the top of his spinal cord. For the Russell family, there was no time to think. 12 days after diagnosis, Brooks was being rolled into the operating room of Vanderbilt Children's Hospital. They thought the worst was behind them as they entered the recovery room, but they were about to be blindsided once again.
Brooks wakes up and says, "Daddy, they took my legs off," because he had no feeling in his legs.
When he said, "Put my legs back on,"
Brooks was paralyzed. Most of his 2012 season would not be fought within the white lines of the baseball field, but rather within the white walls of a sterile hospital room.
It was a very rough time. There was a point where a couple of his friends, we called them the boys, came up to the hospital to visit him. So we all got up, got out of his room, went to this play area, and right smack in the middle was like a Little Tykes basketball hoop. And at the time, that seemed like a really fun idea to him. He said, "Dad, I want to play basketball with the boys. I want to get up out of my chair." I'm sitting there thinking in my head, okay, we're going to try it. Sure, we'll give it a shot. Maybe something will click in him and, he'll use his legs. Immediately as we moved the footrest on the wheelchair, I could just tell that his feet were just limp and, they just crumbled under him. And for me, it just broke my heart. We weren't expecting it at all, so that's the other shock of it. And probably the hardest I've ever cried. It was just a deep part of my soul had broken watching that.
Completely paralyzed, in a wheelchair. You have this new life where you have to look for ramps and where to park, and it just, completely turned our world upside down. And then he used a walker for about 2 weeks, so he looked like a little old man Brooksy, walking with a walker. And it was neat because we got to see him learn to walk again.
Brooks was determined to get back on the field. In stepped the Friends of Jacqueline Foundation, a national organization dedicated to improving the lives of children with brain tumors. The foundation partnered with Lipscomb University, a small faith-based school in Nashville, Tennessee. Head baseball coach Jeff Forehand quickly found a spot for Brooks on their roster.
We have a very special presentation today that we wanted everybody to see. We thought we were in a great position with the 81st signing class in the country. But today is a special surprise for us as we've been working on a recruit for several months now. We would like to welcome a very special person and special baseball player to campus today. 5-year-old and 5-star athlete Brooks Russell is here with us today. And Brooks, if you could come up and sit in this chair, we'd love to have you come right up. And Mom and Dad, if y'all could come up with us. Lipscomb is a special place, and Brooks, we want you and your family to know that Lipscomb, the community, welcomes you guys in. We hope you guys look as forward as we do to you guys adding your family to our family. So Brooks, on that line right there, we ask you to sign your name. Everybody give Brooks a round of applause.
With the help of Lipscomb, Brooks' faith in himself was restored. His dream of playing big boy baseball was once again within reach. The Bison's season opener against Evansville started with Brooks taking the field once again. This time, the first pitch was his.
Well, I was on the pitcher's base and I pitched and it was awesome.
Got it.
I still have that bat. And it's sticky, so you can't let it go.
Despite all the progress made, Brooks still has to keep aware of a wild pitch. His motor skills are still redeveloping after his paralysis, and recurrence is a very real concern. His road back to normalcy will not be a short one.
You know, little did we know that, you know, while it has been a really hard time, there's been a lot of really good moments in it, and a lot of bright spots. It's been awesome. You know, just seeing the guys when he comes here, they all acknowledge him. They're waving to him, you know, saying, "Hey, he's being a goofball" or whatever. Engaging with them, and them being there for us and just being excited for us. It's been a wild ride for the last 4 or 5 weeks that it's gone on, and it's been awesome. It's been really cool, and it's cool to be able to have this place just to come. You know, if we're not doing something on a Saturday and they've got games, I can bring Brooks to this and know that he's going to be taken care of.
Yeah, you got to wear that, buddy. You got to.
Why?
It's the rules.
It's been great having Brooks around. He's an inspiration to all of us, and make sure we're not taking this game for granted, because we know this guy loves the game, and the struggles he's overcome thus far in his life is something that I've never had to deal with. And this guy's a brave guy, and it's a little, it's inspiration for us to not take this game for granted and just have fun playing.
They handed him a helmet, and they gave him a home. Brooks, meanwhile, quietly and subtly became a hero, too. He reminded them that it is not necessarily how high you end up or how fast you get there, but what you choose to do when life throws you a curveball. You get up, brush the dirt off, move forward. Although he may stumble on the way, there is no question whether or not he will reach home plate. Because, for Brooks, the fear of striking out never got in his way.